Hi friends, it's Auntie Cuckoo here. I am headed into HomeGoods to look at all the new Halloween decor hitting the shelves, and I'm taking you with me. Let's go shopping. So I am so surprised. I came in looking for a stool for my daughter's room and all of the Halloween decor is stocked. I was thinking I might run into some fall, but we're gonna take a look at all this new Halloween stuff. The first thing I spotted was that huge gingerbread haunted mansion for $100, $99.99. Lots of big displays full of large items. We'll try and take a look at all of these first. They do have a lot of galvanized items like these little faux paper bag lanterns, and along the back some massive hands for fortune tellers. They have quite a few spooky looking trees that do light up. Those are all around $50 and the same price for this very large haunted mansion. They actually don't have a ton of signs out, but they did have this one for $19.99. This very large skeleton friend in the back for $299.99. And this very realistic looking witch. She's got a really cute little owl under her hand. She's actually $39.99. Next to her, they have a beautiful, very heavy stacked pumpkin. I love the orange and white together, but it was a little too heavy to lift for the pricing. They also have a super cute skeleton all decked out for $49.99. And behind her, a very tall witch also for $49.99. Down in front, they have a galvanized metal jack-o'-lantern gourd. These are larger pieces that come with light up candles inside. Most of the things like that ran right around $29.99. Down below they've got this beautiful sparkly pumpkin for $19.99. And just as in Christmas, they're actually doing little Halloween refrigerators. We'll see some more of these here in a few minutes. And over to the right, they've got this beautiful, very Jack Skellington looking wreath for $29.99. And they placed this little guy, it looks just like him, right above it in metal. Now we're gonna go up and down a few aisles and look at some items. They have these large ghosts for $29.99 and $24.99. And this rather large, very cool and whimsical looking witch's hat also for $29.99. That just really caught my eye. I thought it was really pretty. Speaking of witches' hats, they also have this one in the ceramic version with the kitty cat on it. That one is $19.99, and they have these adorable witches' boots with striped socks, some spider webs on top for $14.99. But if you're looking for something in a taller boot, they have these witches' boots for $16.99. These are a bit taller and a lot lighter. They also have some pretty amazing busts of both a skeleton and Frankenstein, as well as these polka dot witches boots for $16.99. They also have this beautiful galvanized lantern in Trick or Treat. That surprisingly is just $14.99, and some really fun galvanized spooky Halloween houses. Up top they have more skeleton busts and this beautiful little witch. She's dressed in purple and gold from head to toe for $19.99. So I just started decorating for Halloween a couple years ago, and I love black cats and jack-o'-lanterns. But I have to admit, they did some adorable little skeleton guys. This one in his little bow tie and top hat for $19.99. And this little guy in his purple suit and teal shoes for $9.99. This year, they have a lot of Halloween gnomes, and I'm seeing a lot of purple and teal this year as well. Over here they have another gentleman dressed up, this time a jack-o'-lantern. I was very tempted to pick him up for just $16.99. They also have this adorable little vampire trick-or-treater in ceramic, very heavy for $29.99. Down below they do have this little, I'm calling him a jack-o'-lantern in white for $9.99, very much my style. Lots of carved pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns, and a few monsters this year. Here is another one of their gnomes in teal and orange with a little jack-o'-lantern. Something I really liked was this smaller gingerbread style haunted mansion for $16.99. Something I'm still thinking about is this little black cat on a cream finial for $9.99, and another adorable little trick-or-treater, this time in Frankenstein, also for $29.99. They also have this jack-o'-lantern witch up on a pedestal. Reminds me of the one at Hobby Lobby, but this one lights up and is $19.99. Now this store has put out a ton of the Lee Collectibles. I don't know hardly anything about them, but I wanted to give you guys a quick view of the ones they put out. I also saw a Scarecrow Lee on my way out of the building. They did have a lot of witches, and I'm sure that they're going to cost a lot less at places like TJ Maxx and HomeGoods. They also have a very large black cat Lee. This one retails for $29.99, and here it's just $12.99. Now rounding the corner, I came across another large display, this one with extra tall Halloween nutcrackers for $59.99 and a beautiful stacked pumpkin for $24.99. Down this aisle, we're going to see a lot of witches, starting out right here with this one in orange and black for $19.99. And right next to her, also for $19.99, this little skeleton fellow standing on a pumpkin. They also have a ton of these vertical, I'm calling them faux wood carved pieces. I love the look of those. They look so vintage. They're also putting out so many of these huge gnomes. These are $24.99 and come dressed in a few different Halloween outfits. Down below they have a smaller version for $9.99. They also have some really well dressed skeleton. These guys are $14.99 a piece, and they also have a lady friend. Now we're going to get into all of the witches. These dresses on these two are so pretty. These are $24.99 a piece. I found her in teal and in orange. I love the pedestal that they're on. They also have a few skulls in a pirate, and this one is just too cool. Down along the bottom, they had these very whimsical, cute little witches in their cauldrons. And look to the back of them. I think this witch candelabra definitely reminds me of Bette Midler. Along the top, they have these very sparkly witches' legs coming out of a cauldron for $24.99. And so many witches to choose from. Most of them run $19.99, but they did go all the way up to $39.99, just depending on how elaborate and large they were. They also had this one in ceramic in non-traditional colors, more purple and teal. And in green and purple, this smaller standing witch for $14.99. Now every witch needs a spell book, and they have a lot of these box style storage boxes that are beautiful, very vintage looking. The first one is $12.99 and then $7.99. Now we're going to take a look up near the register where I found more treasures. Lots of skeletons doing yoga again this year in white as well as gold tones. But what really caught my eye was this jack-o'-lantern with the harlequin pattern along the bottom, and he was just $14.99. They also had these stacked ghosts, and I was surprised they were just $12.99, very old school looking. I found some more treasures up near the registers, including the little pumpkin people that are back again this year for $9.99, a really cute little Boo to You pillow, another witch for $9.99, and Miss Pumpkin, who's a little more pricey at $12.99. Something I don't remember seeing last year is this little fabric vampire, really cute, for $9.99. And that's the same price for this little sign of characters. They brought back the 3 witches from last year. They had them in teal and purple last year as well. I think they are so pretty. Those will run you $12.99. And also for $12.99, they have some adorable bats. These are little fabric characters. There's a cat in the middle, and I found the bat in 2 versions, a gingham and a gold. And speaking of gold, they also have this fabric black cat with a gold tutu, some very dressed up mice, and another black cat, this one in a mask, and all of these were $12.99. They have tons of skulls to choose from, varying in size and price, and this Enter If You Dare sign for $19.99. Another large piece I found was this adorable ghost trick-or-treater with a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin in front that is a bowl. And did you check out those shoes? Those are saddle shoes. I could not find a price on this one, but it is a larger piece. I found some more stacked gnomes carrying a pumpkin for $16.99, and this cauldron on witch's feet, which I think is so super cute. I think this year they may have larger pieces than I've ever seen before. Even a skeleton riding a bike. Something I seriously considered picking up is this felted ghost. It's a larger size item than you normally find in these felted characters with a boo banner for $19.99. And something else that I considered is this stacked pumpkin. It is $29.99, but I love the color combination. They also have this candelabra for $12.99. Down another aisle, they had even more large-scale items like this grave marker and a Frankenstein bust. They had some tall stacked jack-o'-lanterns with witches' hats in both the orange and white for $19.99, and even more of these refrigerators, this one in a fall version for $39.99. That's one of the only fall things this store had out today. I am surprised that they have no shortage of Halloween items here today, including some wreaths, this beautiful one with a trick or treat sign right there in the middle for $29.99, and a ton of DUNN. Now, I'm not a collector, but I know many of you are, so I thought I would share what I'm finding with you all. This store did have a lot of the black items, lots of plates in Dine and Eat for $7.99, and this Hocus Pocus witch plate, which was also $7.99. They do have some non-ceramic sets of plates, like this one shows you what you get for $14.99, and a smaller version. This is more of a salad size plate. Again, it shows you on the front sticker what prints are in the collection for $12.99. They also have it in a plain white with boo on the front. They have the large toss bowl in the black ceramic. That one is $14.99. Back there, they also have a Bon Appetit plate and some skeleton canisters, the smaller and the larger in Trick or Treat for $12.99. They also have some canisters in white, this one in Witch's Brew, and the smaller one in Scaredy Cat. They also had the Witch's Hocus Pocus plates in a set for $12.99. And a little Let's Dance tray for $7.99. And also in the Dancing Skeletons, they have these mugs, a set of 2 for $12.99. They also have the Scaredy Cat in the pitcher for $12.99. And a few more sets of plates. These are the smaller font. This one in Witch's Brew. They all have cauldrons with green potion bubbling out the top. And this Witch's Brew ceramic plate that is also $7.99. They also have it in the bowl for $14.99. And speaking of bowls, they have some really cute candy corn sets of bowls, as well as the smaller sets of 2 RAE DUNN for $9.99, this Frankenstein mug for $3.99, and the candy corn mug and saucer for $4.99. They also have the bowls sold individually for $3.99 and a stack of coffee mugs. Could not find a price on these, but you do get the holder and 4 mugs. They also have a trick-or-treat bowl with a orange center for $16.99. They actually had a few of those. They also had quite a few garlands. This one in felt for $14.99. They also have it in a shredded version, orange, black, and cream. This one I was very tempted by in the candy corn for $12.99, and the same price for the little ghost banner. They also have it in this version that says "Here for the booze" and a little black boo sign for $7.99. I really liked this Happy Halloween sign. This one is $12.99. And they also have another felt banner or garland for $14.99. And rounding the corner, I found more large-scale items, the ghost bat and jack-o'-lantern stack, lots of snow globes, and this hearse. It is a heavy ceramic that was only $16.99, and a trick-or-treat standing sign for $7.99. I hope you all enjoyed coming along with me to HomeGoods to look at all of the Halloween decor hitting the shelves. Let me know if something caught your eye down below in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you back very soon.